And I'm so grateful for everything I've had out of it. But at the same time,
you don't get paid.
I will come back from this.
You know by now, I have broken my hand. I will not be fighting in February anymore. I was on the PFL Dubai card, which was the one card I asked to be on. And no, I won't be on it. I am so upset. I was literally heartbroken.
Rising MMA star Dakota Ditcheva is facing one of the toughest challenges of her professional journey. The 27-year-old fighter was scheduled to compete on February 7, 2026 on the PFL Dubai card, the very card she had been asking to be on repeatedly. But fate had other plans. Ditcheva has confirmed she suffered another broken hand, forcing her withdrawal from the highly anticipated bout.
The planet right now, fantastic strikers, veterans, future legends of the game here.
For sure. Santos is in trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
Fans around the world were hoping for her recovery before fight night, but the update that just dropped has left the MMA community stunned. Stay with us as we break down everything you need to know about Dakota Ditcheva's latest setback, her emotional response, and what this means for her fighting future.
I am somebody who, very much believes in the universe and things happening for a reason, even though sometimes you have zero clue.
Let's get straight into what happened. Dakota Ditcheva took to social media and her vlog to deliver the heartbreaking news that no fighter ever wants to share with their fans. In an emotional video that she initially struggled to film, Ditcheva revealed that she broke her hand during training in Thailand. This isn't just any setback. This is her second broken hand injury, and the timing couldn't be worse. In her own words, Ditcheva said, "I am absolutely heartbroken. I literally cried all day. I've just got back from the hospital. I have broken my hand."
I am absolutely heartbroken. I can't even explain. I've literally cried all day. I've just got back from the hospital. I have broken my...
What makes this even more crushing is the context. Ditcheva had specifically requested to be on the PFL Dubai card scheduled for February 7, 2026. She'd asked for this opportunity multiple times. It was the card she wanted to be on. And now, after all that anticipation and preparation, she won't be there.
Yeah, they're looking out of her element here. She's hurt to the body. That's it. The end of the fight.
Fence.
There's a club and a right hand.
Another one.
Big one.
Dakota Ditcheva right now.
So how exactly did this happen? Let's rewind a bit. Ditcheva had traveled to Thailand with her two brothers, her striking coach Cody and her younger brother Casey. The plan was simple. Get in 3 weeks of pre-camp training, work with some new training partners, experience different coaching styles, and take advantage of Thailand's warm weather while England was freezing.
Shocked me at all, but yeah. Anyway, we had a great time. I went with my two brothers, if you don't already know. Cody obviously is my striking coach, so I was very lucky that he was able to go with me because I feel a lot more confident when I have him with me when I'm training.
It seemed like the perfect preparation strategy. She even discussed the plan with her head coach Conan from American Top Team before departing. And here's where it gets almost prophetic. Coach Conan told her it was a good idea, but added one crucial warning: don't get hurt. Ditcheva herself acknowledged the irony, saying, "God damn it, if only I'd listened. I've never listened since I was a kid, so it doesn't shock me at all."
God damn it. If only I'd listened. I've never listened since I was a kid, so it doesn't shock me at all, but...
The injury occurred during her Thailand training camp, cutting short what was supposed to be an intensive 3-week preparation period. While she did get some quality training time before the injury, and you can watch those vlogs on her channel, the trip ended with her in a hospital, getting the diagnosis no fighter wants to hear. Now let's talk about the emotional impact, because this goes beyond just a physical injury. Dakota Ditcheva is someone who gives everything to this sport. In her emotional message, she expressed just how much MMA means to her. "I literally give my whole life to this sport. I literally put every single thing I have, every ounce of me into this sport.
I literally give my whole life to this sport. And I'm so grateful for everything I've had out of it. But at the same time, in times like this, I'm literally giving everything I can. I'm already coming back from...
And she's not exaggerating. This is a fighter who dedicates herself completely to her craft. So when something like this happens, when you're doing everything right and fate still deals you this hand, no pun intended, it makes you question everything.
A broken hand. That was much, much worse than what I've just done, but like, I'm literally giving anything I can to get back, and then this happens, and you just feel like, what am I doing it for?
But here's where her character really shines through. Despite the devastation, despite the frustration, she's choosing to keep perspective. She mentioned her mother's wisdom, reminding her that bones recover. There are people suffering from life-changing illnesses, paralysis, and truly devastating conditions. In comparison, a fractured hand, while devastating for her career timeline, is something she can recover from. As she stated, "There's people worse off, and I will come back from this for sure."
And so that's literally what I'm taking from it. There's people worse off, and I will come back from this.
Ditcheva also addressed something important, and I think this shows her maturity as a professional. She wanted to make it crystal clear to her fans that she's not prolonging her return or enjoying time off. She emphasized, "I'm not living this good life and prolonging the time period for me to get in the cage. Like, I want to fight. If I could get in the cage and fight tomorrow, I would do it."
But I just want you to know that I'm not like living this good life and, you know, prolonging the time period for me to get in the cage. Like, I want to fight. Like, if I could get in the cage and fight tomorrow, I would do it.
And here's a reality check for those who don't understand fighter pay. Ditcheva bluntly reminded everyone, "That's how I get paid. If I don't fight, I don't get paid."
Believe it or not, guys, that's how I get paid. If I don't fight, I don't.
Yes, she has sponsorships and a great management team building opportunities outside the cage. But the bottom line is simple. Fighters need to fight to earn their primary income. Despite the setback, Ditcheva is showing the resilience of a true champion. While she admits she's still heartbroken, her mindset has shifted significantly since those first devastating days. She's a strong believer in the universe, in visualization, and in trusting the process. While she may never know the exact reason why this happened when it did, she's choosing to trust that she wasn't meant to fight in February for whatever reason. Currently, she's targeting an April or possibly May return to the cage, though she's smart enough not to put pressure on herself with a firm date. She wants to see how her recovery. What really stands out is her attitude. In her vlog, she made it clear, "I don't want to be on here talking all sad and whatever. It is what it is. We've got a broken hand. We're going to keep moving forward and let's see what happens in the next few months."
Really is going on. I don't want to be on here talking all sad and whatever. Like, it is what it is. We've got a broken hand. We're going to keep moving forward and let's see what happens in the next few months.
That's the mindset of a fighter. Not defeated, not broken, just temporarily delayed. Now, if there's any silver lining to come from this Thailand trip, it's the time Dakota got to spend with her brothers. She traveled with both Cody, her 29-year-old striking coach, and Casey, who turns 21 next month. Casey came just for the holiday, but having her striking coach brother there gave Ditcheva confidence during training. And listen to how she describes this experience. "I absolutely love being around my brothers, and it was 3 weeks that I will remember for the rest of my life. I don't know whether we've ever been away from just the three of us like that before for a long period of time on holiday." At 27 years old, with her brothers aged 29 and almost 21, the three of them spent 3 weeks together, and Dakota cherished every moment. She admits she could just sit around them and be happy in their company, adding, "I just absolutely love them boys." If you want to support Dakota during this tough time, make sure you're following her journey. Check out her Thailand vlogs to see the training she got in before the injury. Drop her supportive messages on social media, and most importantly, be ready for her return. Because when Dakota Ditcheva steps back in that cage, she's going to have a point to prove. What do you think about Dakota's situation? How do you think she'll bounce back? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this coverage helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more MMA news and updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss when fighters make important announcements like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay strong, Dakota. The MMA community is behind you.
Fighting out of the red corner, she's a Muay Thai specialist and stands 5 feet 8 inches tall. She went in officially at 125 1/4 pounds, and she holds a perfect, undefeated record of 10 victories and no defeats. She is the 2023 PFL Europe Women's Flyweight Champion. Fighting out of Manchester, England, dangerous Dakota Ditcheva. Your referee.
Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva is the undisputed champion and one of the most terrifying strikers in MMA today. She holds a flawless professional record with over 15 wins, 9 brutal knockouts, and 0 losses. Every fight tells the same story. Relentless pressure, vicious punches, deadly knees, and soul-crushing kicks that leave opponents with no answers. Dakota Ditcheva's most brutal knockouts fight by fight, and also talk about the clear message PFL just sent to the entire MMA world on Twitter.
Very difficult to put away.
Oh!
What a power! Strikes! And that'll do it! Dakota Ditcheva with the 3rd round finish!
What a finish. Beautiful work. Hard shot to the body. She's still hurt. Still can't breathe.
Before we get into the carnage, let's talk about who Dakota Ditcheva really is. Born in Manchester, England, Dakota isn't just another fighter with knockout power. She's a Muay Thai champion who transitioned into MMA and brought an absolute storm with her. At just 26 years old, she compiled a perfect record of 15 emerg, with 9 of those wins coming by knockout or TKO. That's a 60% finish rate, and in women's MMA, that's absolutely exceptional.
Against the fence with body shots.
Combination again, punching her way out of these clinches.
Renaba not able to match speed on the outside.
Crashing in again.
Oh, beautiful knee.
Oh, the clinch is really working for Ditcheva. She gets the turn, and the knee finds its way to the face of Samiko Naiva, and an elbow from Dakota.
Renaba can't take a lot of those knees.
But here's what makes Dakota truly terrifying. She doesn't just win fights, she dominates them. Most of her knockouts come in the first round. We're talking about a fighter who walks into the cage with one mission: to finish you as quickly and as brutally as possible. The MMA community has given her a nickname that perfectly captures her fighting style: Lady Yaga. And if you know the John Wick reference, you know that's not a compliment you give lightly. This is a woman who hunts her opponents inside that cage. Now let's break down what makes Dakota's knockouts so devastating. We're going to look at 3 different fights that show you exactly why opponents are terrified to face her. Knockout Nup E1. The debut destruction, Jenny Line. April 10th, 2021. Cage Steel 25. This was Dakota's professional MMA debut, and she made it one nobody would forget. From the opening bell, Dakota showcased her aggressive Muay Thai style. Sharp strikes, unrelenting pressure, and precision that seemed impossible for a debut fighter. Jenny Line tried to find her rhythm, attempted to block and counter, but Dakota's timing and power were simply overwhelming. Within the first round, Dakota landed a series of combinations that left Jenny reeling. The crowd heard that sickening thud of a knee connecting. The referee had to step in. TKO victory. Professional debut, complete destruction. Knockout 2, The Statement. Kerry Issam, Celtic Gladiator 30. Dakota's second professional fight, and if anyone thought the first one was a fluke, they were about to be proven very, very wrong. Kerry Issam stepped in with determination, but Dakota's confidence had only grown. From the opening bell, she closed distance with precise footwork and sharp jabs. Every strike had a purpose. Punches, elbows, kicks, all landing with crisp accuracy.
Chest.
Still in there, still throwing.
Ah, she's the one tough young lady. Got to be careful. She turned it back.
Nice
Got
fake
another
into that knee from the body.
And everyone, oh, big knee, and another, and another.
Alison needs to get her posture back. She can't stay there eating those knees, especially with that cut off.
The commentary says it all. Dakota is really picking her off straight through the middle, already marking up her opponent's face. At 4 minutes and 49 seconds into the first round, the referee stopped it. Another TKO, another dominant performance. 2 fights, 2 first-round finishes.
See how she's trapping her legs at the same time.
Stepping over now, and again, just the hat. Is she going to slide that knee over the belly into the mount?
I can foresee some elbows coming potentially from this position. Punches for Dakota, raining down. They really need to improve her position.
Nah, referee's seen enough, and Dakota Ditcheva moves to 2-0, but Carrie Isom.
Knockout 73, the amateur masterclass, Leonora Silvia. Even before going pro, Dakota was putting people to sleep. UKFC 9, March 23, 2019. This fight showed everyone that Dakota was destined for greatness. She moved with confidence, combining fast punches, sharp kicks, and calculated angles. By the second round, she unleashed a calculated barrage that left Leonora unable to defend. The referee stepped in, and Dakota's hand was raised.
And back up. Big right hand out to the back. That rocked Leonora. And again, just kept hold a little bit when she didn't quite need to, but that's old clinching habits die hard, I guess.
And that just not giving the space. It was only contact
nice.
that let Leonora know where she was.
Oh, big right hand and the ref waves
wow.
This wasn't just skill. This was a statement that a future star was emerging. But here's where things get really interesting. 2025 has been an explosive year for Dakota Ditcheva, and her knockout streak has left the entire MMA world in absolute shock. From her very first fight this year, Dakota has shown why she's one of the most feared female fighters on the planet. Every match has turned into a highlight reel. Brutal strikes, devastating knees, crushing kicks, all sending opponents to the canvas.
Very difficult to put away.
Oh!
And a power right. Dakota Ditcheva with the 3rd round finish.
What a finish. Beautiful work. Hard shot to the body. She's still hurt. Still can't breathe.
Multiple first-round TKOs, multiple statement victories. Every fight has been a message. She's not here to compete. She's here to destroy. Legends are watching. Fans are in awe, and opponents, they're terrified. The precision, the speed, the calculated combinations, the sheer power. Dakota has dominated every cage she stepped into this year, and there's no sign of her slowing down. And now, here's the moment that has everyone talking. PFL, the Professional Fighters League, just sent a message on Twitter that has the entire MMA community buzzing.
Yeah, they're looking out of her element here. She's hurt to the body. That's it.
The end of the fight.
The club and a right hand.
Another one. Big one. Dakota Ditcheva right now.
Oh!
And a power.
Wow!
Ditcheva asked her to stand back up.
More body shots.
This These are brutal.
Oh, nasty combination. And the body.
This isn't just promotion. This is PFL putting the entire division on notice. They're saying we have the most dangerous woman in MMA, and she's coming for everyone. The timing of this message is perfect. Dakota is in her prime, undefeated, and absolutely unstoppable. PFL knows they have a superstar on their hands, and they're making sure everyone else knows it too. This tweet has generated thousands of responses. Fans are hyped. Other fighters are responding. The MMA media is covering it, because everyone knows what this means. Dakota Ditcheva is about to become a household name, and whoever steps into the cage with her next is in for the fight of their life.
The planet right now. Fantastic strikers, veterans. Future legends of the game here.
For sure. Santos is in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship. Dakota Ditcheva, one by one, opponent by opponent, fight by fight, has been stripping down all the resistance to her actual stardom. Beautiful knee. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences the doubters.
Well, a model just beat your ass, so shut up.
What a finish. Beautiful work.
Dakota Ditcheva to the body for a championship.
Give me whoever you want. I'll clean them all out. Just give them to me one by one.
You have an absolute superstar on our hand there. Dakota Ditcheva, she looks the part, she talks the part, she fights the part. She's a superstar.
No limit to how high I'm going to go. I'm sticking around for a long time for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, dangerous Dakota Ditcheva.
Dakota Ditcheva is back, and she's not returning for just any fight. The undefeated striking phenom is set to face one of the most dangerous opponents of her career. Yes, you heard that right. PFL has officially confirmed the fight we've all been waiting for. On Saturday, February 7th, 2026 in Dubai, Dakota Dangerous Ditcheva will step into the cage against the explosive veteran Denise Kielholtz in a women's flyweight bout that promises absolute fireworks. PFL made it official on their page with a message that sent shockwaves through the combat sports community. Welcome back to the Dakota Ditcheva show. Dangerous returns on Saturday, February 7th, as she clashes with Denise Kielholtz in a women's flyweight bout, set to bring the action in Dubai. Be there on Saturday, February 7th. Tickets are now on sale. Before we dive into the breakdown, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Denise Kielholtz just dropped a massive bombshell message aimed directly at Dakota. And trust me, these words are dripping with confidence and aggression. Here's exactly what Denise said. I know my skills. I know what I can do. But sometimes in the cage or in the ring, it doesn't come out. And now we trained so much about aggression, and just have no regret of anything. And you see what happened.
I know my skills. I know what I can do. But sometimes in the cage or in the ring, it doesn't come out. And now we trained so much for aggression, and just have no regret of anything. And you see what happened.
Let that sink in for a moment. Denise is basically saying she's been holding back in previous fights, but not this time. She's trained specifically for aggression. She's coming with no regrets. And she's telling Dakota and the entire world, you're going to see what really happens when Denise Kielholtz goes all out. This isn't trash talk. This is a veteran fighter who has fought the best in the world, telling her opponent that she's unlocked a new level. That's terrifying. But Dakota Ditcheva isn't backing down one bit. The undefeated striker fired back with her own message, and honestly, it shows the frustration she's been dealing with in her career. Dakota responded, yeah, and exactly someone that's fought 3 times. Do they want to fight me at the end of the year? They might say, oh sorry, I'm injured. Or, oh, I'm not fighting again this year. I'll do it in January. That's a whole year out for me. So, it's testing, for sure. But something will come, guys. Something will come.
Yeah, and exactly, someone that's fought 3 times, do they want to fight me at the end of the year? They might say, oh, sorry, I'm injured, or oh, I'm not fighting again this year, I'll do it in January. That's a whole year out for me. So it's testing for sure, but something will come, guys. Something will come.
Yeah. You can hear the determination in her words. Dakota has been waiting for this moment. She's been ready to fight, but finding opponents willing to step up has been the challenge. Everyone knows what happens when you face Dakota. You get picked apart from distance with laser-sharp striking. But now she has Denise Kielholtz, a fighter who isn't afraid, a fighter who wants this smoke. And Dakota is ready to prove once again why she's remained undefeated. Dakota also sent a message on Twitter, making it crystal clear she's locked in, she's focused, and February 7th can't come soon enough. Now let's break down exactly who these 2 warriors are, because this matchup is absolutely stacked with skill and danger. Dakota Ditcheva, the undefeated striking phenom, professional record, undefeated height, 5 feet 9 inches with massive reach advantage, background, 5-time world kickboxing champion fighting style, precision, Muay Thai striker with devastating knees, elbows, and body kicks, strengths, distance control, timing, patience, calculated pressure. Improving clinch game and takedown defense, Dakota fights like a chess master. Every move is calculated. Every strike has a purpose. She uses her length to keep opponents at bay, while she systematically breaks them down. Her opponents have to walk through layers of fire just to get close to her.
Against defense with body shots.
Combination again punching her way out of these clinches.
Inaba not able to match speed on the outside.
Crashing in again. Oh, beautiful knee. Oh, the clinch is really working for Ditcheva. She gets the turn, and the knee finds its way to the face of Sumiko Naiva, and an elbow from Dakota.
Inaba can't take a lot of those knees. There's
Denise Kielholtz, the explosive veteran, professional record, 8 wins, 5 losses, height, 5 feet 3 inches, compact power package, background, former Bellator kickboxing world champion, notable wins, Kate Jackson, Christina Williams, Sumiko Inaba, who Dakota also fought. Fighting style, explosive combinations, dangerous left hook, elite kickboxing pedigree strengths, inside fighting, raw power, veteran experience, thrives in chaos. Denise may give up significant height and reach, but make no mistake, she's dangerous. Her left hook can change any fight in a split second. She's fought elite competition across multiple combat sports. When Denise gets inside pocket range, she unleashes devastating combinations that have put many fighters to sleep. This is where things get really interesting, folks. This fight comes down to one critical question: whose strengths will dominate the other's weaknesses?
And buff. Anytime. Very good. Lift, cross, yeah. And do the end. Great. In. Stop. And out. And guys. Go. Bad, yeah. Top, yeah. Top, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
If Dakota can control the distance, and that's her specialty, Denise is in for a long night. Dakota will use teeps, jabs, and angled footwork to keep Denise exactly where she wants her. Those long limbs, those sniping jabs, those devastating body kicks, they all become weapons that Denise has to walk through just to land her own shots. Dakota's game plan is simple: stay long, stay technical, and pick Denise apart from the outside. If she gets comfortable, this becomes a striking clinic. And if Denise tries to close the distance too aggressively, Dakota has the clinch game to control her, land knees and elbows, and even trip her to the ground.
.107 for Ekaterina, she passes hydration. 124, she makes weight.
Dana White, the most powerful man in combat sports, has just sent a massive bombshell message to PFL champion Dakota Ditcheva after witnessing the terrifying performance of Ekaterina Vanderyeva, the woman they call Barbie. Her hitting speed, her ferocious power, her ice-cold precision inside the cage. White couldn't ignore what he saw. His message was clear. Ekaterina Vanderieva is the biggest threat Dakota Ditcheva will ever face. And now, Barbie has fired back with a warning of her own, a warning that has the entire MMA world on edge. Stay tuned, because this rivalry is about to explode. Let's talk about why Dana White is so concerned. Ekaterina Vanderieva isn't just another fighter. She's a three-time Muay Thai world champion who has been destroying elite competition for over a decade. Born on January 20th, 1991 in Belarus, this 34-year-old striker has compiled an incredible record of 58 wins in kickboxing alone, with 16 knockouts. Her teammates nicknamed her Barbie because of her beauty and resemblance to the famous doll. But make no mistake, once that cage door closes, she transforms into something terrifying. Her overhand right is devastating, her kicks are vicious, her movement is razor sharp, and she has something Dakota Ditcheva has never faced before: years of experience against the absolute best in the world. Vanderieva even holds a majority decision victory over former UFC strawweight champion Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Let that sink in. She beat one of the greatest female strikers in UFC history. When Dana White saw her latest performance, he knew immediately this woman could end Dakota's undefeated run. And then came the call-out that shook the MMA world. Ekaterina Vanderieva looked directly into the camera and delivered this bone-chilling message to Dakota Ditcheva. Dakota Ditcheva, you think you're the queen of this division? I've fought legends. I've beaten champions. Your impressive record means nothing to me. I am the biggest threat you will ever face. I've been destroying top-tier competition while you were still building your name. It's time the world sees what a true world-class striker can do. Come September, let's settle this once and for all.
Честно скажу, то, что было в прошлом, никак не повлияло на мою самооценку, потому что все как бы понимают, что, например, когда я с бунта на Супергерл боксировала, как бы были многочисленные экспертные мнения, когда считали очки многие, есть специальные как бы такие фирмы, которые этим занимаются, как бы все говорили, что это абсолютно как бы слитые бои. Что касается, например, тоже тот, да, вроде выиграл бой, пропустил сонную артерию, ну, блин, так бывает, было обидно, конечно, ну, чё так, вот. А последний, да, у меня было просто моральное уже истощение, честно сказать, хотелось уйти из спорта, что я и сделала, но как-то вот ушла вроде месяц назад, буквально Ванчепиши предложил мне продление контракта, я просто сказала...
Those are fighting words, ladies and gentlemen. And coming from someone with Vanderieva's resume, they carry serious weight. The question now is, how will Dakota Ditcheva respond? Dakota Ditcheva didn't take long to fire back. The undefeated PFL women's flyweight champion, riding a perfect 15-0 record with 12 knockouts, took to Twitter to send her own message. I've heard it all before. Legends? Champions? I've beaten them too. Taila Santos was supposed to expose me. I finished her in 2 rounds. Every single opponent who stepped up has been knocked down. You want September? You've got it. But don't be surprised when I add another highlight reel knockout to my collection. The throne is mine. Come take it if you can. Vintage Dakota. Confidence. Fearless. Ready for war.
Pull out when you should down. Pull over here. Get up here. Oh. That. Drop back. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 You got 2? Yeah.
At just 26 years old, Ditcheva has already become the youngest champion in PFL history, the first British woman to win a major MMA world title, and the face of women's MMA outside the UFC.